Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. I found my pink scissors. They were right here the whole time. I made my own alphabet. And I have done a couple things with it for my Hobonichi. Pile number 2. Okay. But this is my reason why for here, using my own alphabet. And that is going to go there. And I wrote, learning by why. My reason why. Well, I love that concept that Ali Edwards does. And it doesn't have to be philosophical. It could be, whatever. Learning by journaling. One of my favorite ways to tell a story is in an art journal. Imagine learning a new topic in an art journal. Combine it with field notes, and I was off and running. That was all what my rabbit hole started as. Now a topic. In other words, now I have to come up with a topic. And a newfound streaming rabbit hole, I found art segments on the different PBS channels. One of the most exciting ones for me was a segment from Reno PBS on Ichthyosaurus in Nevada. Ichthyosaurus were water reptiles. Oceans in Nevada? Oh, this has to be explored. Grab an art journal. That's how quickly and how fast it's all morphed in my head. And I just took that process and wrote it down to do it my reason why. Yes, I already have been in the page. Yes. We are expecting snow Tuesday and Wednesday here. So, yay. When I say here, most of the state. So I'm going to put that there using my newfound alphabet. Glue stick. Okay. And the dryer's going, so you can hear the dryer a little bit. That's probably something else we have to replace when we get back. We're just getting nickeled and dimed, except it's actually $50. Okay, then this was on the back of the page that I cut out yesterday, so I'm going to put that right there. And it's people excavating some bones, but not Ichthyosaurus, but I'm not going to cut the description so that it tells you which one it is, which dinosaur it is. But that's what an excavation, a modern, when I say modern, 1900s and forwards excavation team looks like. Well, these guys have OP hats, so 1980s forward. Anyhow, okay. Since I had an extra little bit right here. So that's that. I said I was going to do, where's my paper? Why do I keep losing this paper? Does not seem to be in here. Ay. I lost my paper again. My prompt list for myself. Oh, Lord have mercy. Somebody save me from myself. All right. All right, I was going to do big eyes. Oh, here it is. Jeez. Big eyes. Average 9 inches because they were better for deep water. So, I still haven't done I'm going to do that today. I'm behind in my stuff, in my field guide section. But I think I'm going to put, what is the next one we're going to do? I think the next one we're going to do, because I'm kind of going back to the ending with the dinosaur stuff, because I only have 3 spreads left. Actually, I think I only have like 2 after this one, or maybe 2 total. I don't know. All right, we're going to do, all right, we did digital to physical. And I think I have a couple more like people things I could have done, but I'm out of journal space. So I want to do Nevada Museum of Art because that's where this ichthyosaurus place is. And I might do Charlotte Skinner art. I have to look her up again, but she has a lot of art. And I think she illustrated a book about this installment that you can buy from the museum. So, Nevada Museum of Art. I'm going to leave more room. All of that to say I'm going to leave more room on this section of my field notes for that. And if I type my wording or write it small, I can do big eyes here. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, volume 1, number 18. And this will be volume 1, number 19. And then, okay, so this is Big Eyes. Maybe I can't do. This is Nevada Museum of Art, Charlotte Skinner. And then I have to do, yeah. Anyhow, I have 2 or 3 left. I think 2, including this one. All right. Y'all help me remember where I put this, okay? Okay. All right, this is Big Eyes. I am not sure how I'm going to do this. There could be a couple ways I could go. I don't want to put, per se, eyeballs. I know there's some collage soup books that have big eyeballs. But I don't want to do that. I have this. I have pieces of stuff. I have gorgeous paper that I could use as an abstract background. Lots of gorgeous paper. Lots of gorgeous paper. I like this one too. Those kind of could be eyeballs. But I think I want to do black around here with Stabilo. And, okay, wait a minute now. Hold on, I'm thinking. What if I cut this section and put like 2 of these here and 2 of these here, like in the center of whatever background I put on? What if? Let's just do it. Not what if. But now that needs to dry. Note to self, next time bring home your heat gun. Okay. This is not really wet right here. All right, I don't know where I was because my camera cut off. Literally, I heard it. But I'm going to, this was, I don't know where I cut off. This was the top half of this. And I added the black rings around it, but I think I'm going to cut it in half when it dries a little more. I thought I smelled my dog in here. He's got some issues. My husband's outside in the cold, in the rain, trying to clean him back up again. All right, so that's going to go on the top layer, but I don't know what I want to put here. I don't know if I want to just put some paper that I've already done. Ooh. This was my paper, I think my drop cloth paper from the beach. And I don't hate that. And that's a good contrast. That's a great start. Okay. I need to mark that. It's got packing tape on it. Ooh, I want to take that to the beach too. I have to start pre-staging stuff, otherwise I forget. I'm gonna rip it. I'm gonna put one torn edge up here and one torn edge down here. Oh, you know what? One of y'all mentioned skins, and I'm wondering if this is thick enough for skins. When you have like, no, it's not. And I think it's easier to pick off of plastic. Although there are some thick spots in here, but I try to use it up, so it's not removable yet. But I want to have like a torn edge, but opposite each other. All right, so there's my torn edge, but up there. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add this to the edge, but there's tape here, so it's not going to stay on that tape. It's going to resist it, but that's okay, because that kind of adds to the whatever of it, the ambiance. Okay. I was watching, I had some dog sitting time yesterday, so I was watching some videos about studio tours and just different real artists around the world, and their studio tours, and they're only like 3 or 4 minutes long, but there's a whole playlist of them wherever I was looking. I don't even know where I was, but you listen to some of the artists telling you their process and where do they get there. Do they get their, this is gonna be wet. Do they get their ideas from their surroundings, their dreams, their by, you know, design, intuitively? It's very interesting to see that, to me, that aspect of everybody's thought process. I go in with no idea. Most always. There are times when I have like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. And I think that's why I work better. I play better from a prompt list point of view. This is not on here straight. And that gives me kind of like a direction to go. That may not be there, and that may be just the untrained me. But I know a lot of people work from sketchbooks. Even like, I saw a metal artist that designs huge metal sculptures. He makes them in tiny pieces of metal sculptures, his scraps. And I'm like, and he says, this is my sketchbook, the little tiny forms. And he makes like 4 or 5 of those a day. Now, granted, he has a welder that sits next to him and does that part of it. And he's sitting there saying, okay, move that over here, or let's put this little piece here, or whatever, from his scraps. And then that becomes one of those, or all of them, or depending on, you know, what happens, that becomes his model for the big sculpture. That in turn, another huge metal, what do you call that when you put pieces of metal together? The fuse process of metal, I don't know, pieces of metal. Weld. It's a huge welder that does with huge, like, I mean, these are like outside sculptures. Really abstract, but not unlike some of these shapes just formed in metal. And then he, like, arranges them. And so his sketchbook are his little pieces. And I'm like, you know, I think this is really starting to foster bigger ideas. So these little projects, because I'm kind of, at times, this is my philosophy. Philosophy by Beth. Sometimes my thoughts of my own stuff is like, okay, you're doing another story. Yay, you're doing a National Geographic. Yay, you're doing this, you're doing that. That's why I kind of thought the sea pieces would be a good prop, a good project for 2025, and I'm not going to do it every single month. I'm going to have other projects in between, and then maybe like April go back to sea pieces and do something else about water. And there's a metaphor for that sea pieces also. And I might tell you at the end of 2024 or whatever year this is, 2025, or you may have already figured it out. I don't know. But these are starting to lead to, I'm building skills. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm building skills in each of these little journals that I play with and stories that I tell. And whether it's a 4x8, which I absolutely love, which I'm going to next month because I haven't done a 4x8 for a while. It's just going to be landscape instead of portrait. But I really, really think I'm finally, and I wasn't searching for it, it's just starting to happen. This is all leading. I realize I don't, for me, don't want to scrapbook traditionally anymore. Vacations, which is what I started as. And now I scrapbook all kinds of things. Scrapbook, journal. I've evolved into more of a mixed media documenter, whether it's a story, a trip, or a Hobonichi, or something like this. And I think, because I've been doing this video stuff for I think since 2017. Almost every day. And it's really very selfishly almost every day, because I enjoy this process. It has given me great sense of calm and trouble time. Why is there a clump of dog hair right there? Okay. For my dog who does not shed, supposedly. But it's given me a great sense of, I don't want to say art. It's given me great joy, whatever avenue that joy turns into, I don't know. But, because sometimes I wonder, it's like, how much longer can I do this on a camera? But I think I am. Sorry, my throat's dry and all this moisture. I think I'm giving myself, I have taught myself a lot, because I'm no longer using products that I buy for the most part. I'm making my own, and I really have, you wouldn't know it from the amount of stuff that's in this room, but I really have pared down what I do and what I use. I mean, it's, Neocolor twos, Stabilos, and tempera paint sticks, and regular acrylic paint. A lot. I throw in some gouache. I throw in some watercolor. I wish I could draw better. I'm trying. I, stamp with my own stamps. I do all kinds of stuff. But the traditional products that you can buy at Michael's, you can buy at Joann's, which Joann's, I think, is actually going out of business again. They're bankrupt again, which is an arts and crafts store here in the United States. I try not to shop at Hobby Lobby. Or on Amazon, which I'm trying not to go there anymore either. I really, I'm just jabbering. I'm evolving. All of that to say, I am evolving. I am learning. And I didn't set out for that. And I still don't. Every single day I don't set out to learn something today. Right or wrong, that's just me. It's just the process. And my process has evolved into another galaxy. I still love a grid because I love looking at some of my favorite books are gridded. I think that's why I continue to do like a National Geographic project, because I take a page at a National Geographic and however they laid it out, whether it's text and pictures and titles and a word on a page, whatever, I still use those to prompt me to make a journal. And I love that. I still love, there's never going to be a time where I don't love circles. I can't imagine me not loving circles. And so, I mean, some of this I've tried other techniques from what I see, because I'm not actually taking class. I love a jelly plate, because I love the unexpected. I love not that unexpected. I love the not control of it. I don't even know why I'm saying all this. The last couple of days I've said a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't say. But I love, this is almost dry. We are waiting on that. But see, now there needs to be a little bit more green to me, or maybe not. And you know what? I think I'm going to cut them out separately. So the green might, well, the green is still in the irises, or whatever the white part of your eye is. Is that the iris? I think if I do this, it looks like glasses. And I don't think Ichthyosaurus wore glasses. So I think this is still wet in the center part here. So I'm kind of trying to avoid it. So I think I'm going to have these kind of eyeballs. This one is not wet in the center per se. And this one isn't even a complete eyeball, just because of the way it came out on the paper from the previous art session, journal session. And see how this is cut out? They're not perfect circles. I'm great with that. I don't want them to be perfect, because I don't want you to see it as eyeballs when you first get to this page. And maybe because these are both imperfect, I'll switch this around a little bit. So each one has an imperfect one. There, I like that better. But I think it's still missing something. I don't know what. This is some of the paper that's over here. I don't even know how I got into this blue. I think I moved a couple bottles that were still wet. I'm not sure I want that red, because then it looks too Christmassy. I do have a little bit of this left over, and those are other eyeballs. Are those? These are Ichthyosaurus eyeballs, and these are eyeballs of some of the other fish. Although these guys aren't fish, they are reptiles. I can always just cut out one and see what happens. But I love listening to real artists talk about their process. See, that's got enough. It might be too much green by the time I cut out a couple, but I kind of like that. It's a little bit more defined. I learn all these terms and then I try to apply them to what I do. That's not enough, but I'm afraid if I put more on, I'm going to lose the effect of this black edge, which I don't want to lose. Did this have circles in it? No, it has tabs. Well, there's a couple circles in here. Let's see what these are. Ooh. This would be funny to put on there. This was around how many millions of years ago before National Geographic? I don't want to do that. I don't even know where this is from. Some of it is mine. Some of it is paper from somewhere else. But I see this purple one. This looks like Dina Wakley. And it might be that I had scraps and I cut them up into circles. Do I want to do that? And do I want to put these on top? Ooh. These on top of these guys. These are too grungy, even though I love them. I might take, oh, here's another bright one. Okay, that's not bright enough. This is bright. That's too much blue with that blue. Okay, I need 2 more of these guys. I think, and do I need to find all this stuff out about my process, my art, my whatever? No. I just listen to other people talking about it, and it makes me wonder, okay, what do I do with that topic? Do I resemble that topic? Do I need to find that topic? Do I, whatever? Okay, these being in the center are throwing me way off. So maybe they're going to be, their eyeballs have left the eye sockets. Now it's gone morbid. I cut one too many. Oh well. Maybe I put one in here? No. Okay. Maybe that's what that needs. That needs a little white because there's a lot of black and a little bit of yellow. Okay. White. I don't want to put him right in the middle, but I kind of did. And maybe I will take this line that's here from the black border and make a white line. But again, it's not going to work completely because there's packing tape here from where I taped it, the paper down to my desk at the beach. The white is opaque enough that whatever's underneath is coming through, and that's fine. I don't even think it shows up actually. That's fine too, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna glue the eyeballs down before I set them down on the paper so I don't have a lot of choice as to where they go. Kind of looks like BB-8 now. I've gone from reptiles to Star Wars. Dinosaurs to Star Wars. That's not so bad. Okay, let's see. I think this one is definitely out there. But sometimes you have to stretch. Maybe adding eyeballs is a stretch. Deep ability to see at night, or see in dark water. That's why they had such big eyes. Okay, I kind of like that. These are not glued. But I'm afraid I have white paint here, so. I may have to come back in and glue these a little bit better. But stuff is wet still. And I don't know if I want them even. Maybe a little off kilter. Maybe our ichthyosaurus has a stigmatism problem. One eye looks up and one eye looks down. I don't think that's what astigmatism is. I know it's not, because some of that is in me too. I can relate to ichthyosaurus on my page. Okay, that's a little bit too even. I have to wait till this paint dries before I can glue it a little bit better. And the black is smearing a little bit, and I'm okay with that. Now, I think what I'm going to do, though, is go around these little guys with a narrow ballpoint pen. Well, this is a Sharpie gel pen, which I absolutely love. But I'm doing it very messily, purposely, scratching in here. Just because they stand out a little bit from the rest of the background. That way. The eyes have it. I'm wondering if I should do that around here too. Too late now. Here it goes. There's a little glue right there. I gotta wait for a little bit more of that to dry. I kind of like that. It's out there. They're all going. I'm just getting out there in my approach, I think, in my process a lot. I'm just out there. But I don't hate this. And I never really thought I would be a grungy type person, but apparently I might be. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Big eyes. We see you. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Oof, this is pretty in a strange sort of way.